What's going on? What's going on? Ryan McMorris here, bringing you another fun, action, value-packed episode of Monday Marketing Mastery. Um, Again, this is every Monday night, bringing you absolute value so you can hit your next rank. You can take your business to the next level. Um, Make sure that you get your teams here. Make sure that you put this on your calendar for every Monday night because it's my job as your faithful leader and faithful servant to bring you the value and bring you the information that's going to help you progress. Now, I can only bring it to you. Okay, I can only bring this kind of stuff to you on a weekly basis. I can't, unfortunately, do it for you, but I can show you the way. I can show you the door. So that's my job tonight, is to show you the way, show you the door, how you can start to build a big business. So hang tight, stay tuned. Going to be a little bit of a short night tonight, but I want to open it up for questions at the end. So I've got some really cool stuff to show you guys. As always, we like to kick this thing off about 5 after. So we've still got. I'm looking up here in the corner. Definitely got some people still piling in, if you could say that. So. All right, awesome deal. Good deal. Good turnout tonight. Awesome. I like seeing that. Good stuff. Hope everybody's doing really, really good tonight. All right. So before we get it kicked off and everybody's on here, what I'd like you to do real quick, hop over to my fan page. You should see my fan page. And I just popped this up. Hop over to my fan page. Should be the fan page. Okay, you'll see it. All right. Let's make sure everybody can see the very top. Okay. If you could do me a quick favor before we get this thing kicked off tonight, hop over to my fan page and you should see a link. Or I'm sorry, not the link. Just the first post here. So you should see this post right here. Comment below. Okay, just right here. Leave a quick comment. Say, hey, I'm ready to rock and roll. Ready to get some good value tonight. I am ready to take my business to the next level. And I've got a special treat for you guys. I woke up this morning with an idea of what I wanted to share today, and then after I was in my study session this morning and came across a webinar that it just clicked. So before we get started tonight, hop over to my fan page real quick. If you haven't yet, shoot it a like on the very top, and leave a quick little response right here. That way everybody knows where you are. Hey, let them know we're live, and we'll kick this thing off in 2 minutes. What's going on, Melissa? Glad to see you tonight. All right, let's see. Nobody's commented yet. I know y'all are on Facebook. Right here. Takes engagement to get engagement. Who's going to be the first one? There we go. Yeah. All right. All right, good deal. Let's get this thing kicked off. All right, so If you don't know me, my name is Ryan McMorris. I have been in the home business industry now going on 3 years, and something that has definitely been the Dave. What is going on, Dave? I meant to reply back to your email today. I did. Promise. I love you, bro. Glad you're here, man. Glad you're here. Always loving to see this guy's face pop up, man. I just feel better when Dave gets around. I feel like I gotta like step my game up. I definitely gotta like step my game up when Dave comes around. But oh, not able to get on Facebook. That you were the first person in the history of life to not be able to get on Facebook. All right. So again, my name is Ryan McMorris. If you don't know who I am, if you've never been on one of my trainings before, I try to bring you the best and value that I possibly can. I'm here to answer questions for you. I'm here to get your business going in the right direction. I've been able to have some pretty significant checks in this little game we call network marketing, and I can tell you, it doesn't come from just figuring it out. It comes from giving value to the right people. Hey, Lily, what's going on? Oh, I didn't. That's a familiar face. I love Lily. Lily, great to see you on. Australia is definitely in the house. Um, a little mad that the rest of my Australian crew isn't here, but hey, I've got Lily, and that's all we need. All right, guys. So I want to show you how to create some. You know what? First, I know there's some people on here that they may have had. You're on here, and people. We're all in network marketing, and there's a group of people on here. Kind of saw a post from earlier today, and shared some frustration with other network marketers and other companies reaching out to them and blasting them with copy and paste messages and these long messages, and they say, I typically just delete it, or I ignore them. I tell you what, those are people coming to you, and they're literally asking you for help. They're just you're not seeing the I need help message. And those are perfect prospects for your business. If someone if someone if someone reaches out to you, and they're just blasting their business or blasting everything that they've got. There's Australia. Hey, Charlotte. But if they're blasting their business and they're blasting everything and just throwing it in your face, I kind of relate that to being at the mall, and you're walking through the mall, and then someone just sprays you with perfume. Well, you can be a jerk and be like, oh my God, why'd you just spray me with perfume? Or you can literally be like, hey, can I help you? That way you don't piss off everybody else, you know? And when you offer value, when you lead with value, you're then able to provide leadership, authority, and guidance. And if you're getting those type of messages, I hope you're on tonight. That way, because you know exactly who I'm talking about, and who I'm, kind of who I'm referencing this to. But if you're getting those type of messages, those are the perfect prospects for you. They are yearning for leadership. They are yearning for a home. They're yearning for direction. And when you can give them that direction, they're already somebody that said, hey, I'm open to making money from home. I'm open from a home business. I'm open for a better way. I'm open for a new way to doing things. I'm in the new way. Now I just got to figure out how to do it. So show them, give them help they need. Don't just ignore them. Those are the perfect prospects. And if they end up saying no to your opportunity, I'm going to show you a way tonight that you can actually help them, help yourself, even if they say no to your opportunity. I'm going to give you some pretty cool stuff. So tonight I'm going to go over how to create leverage. So I'm going to give you guys some really cool tips. I know that a lot of you follow Ray, and Many of you know that Ray Higdon is my mentor, and I'm going to show you some cool stuff tonight that could really open your eyes in terms of if you're in a travel company, or if you're in a particular health and wellness company. I'm going to give you some really cool tips tonight too. So, all right. So if you don't have a blog, if you don't have a website, I'm going to give you some cool stuff that you can use to actually start to leverage your business. So when you're truly leveraging your business, most of us spend a lot of time prospecting, and that's good in the front. I'm telling you to always prospect, but you want to have ways that you're literally asleep at night and you're raking in leads, or people are signing up on autopilot. I've had a few those happen just this week, where people are buying things in the middle of the night, and you wake up to things, and you wake up to people joining your business. It is possible. It's possible to wake up to those text messages that people are literally just like, hey, I here's my here's my credit card, here's my information. So I came across this really cool webinar, so it's not going to take long, but I do want to show you some cool stuff tonight, because I'm going to take 5 people at the end of the night. I'm going to show you how, I'm literally walk you through how to set up a website, a blog, and start setting up some real leverage in your business. So I've got a special treat today. So I'm going to go ahead and load this up, and I'll let it play, because I was going to give this message, but I think she can give this message much better than me. So I'm just going to let it rock and roll and let it play, because she's much better at it than I am. So all right, make sure you guys can see this and pay attention. Get your note cards out, get them out, put everything else away. I'll give you some really cool stuff tonight. So a lot of you have access to this. Some of you have not seen this. So here it is.
So I'm going to go full screen for you. I'm not going to be able to see the chat or anything, because all I see right now is my full screen, as you guys should as well. So you guys saw the invitation, right? You guys saw the invitation to get here. I'm really excited to actually train on this tonight, because I know if you implement it, you will see results. And I'm going to show you some of the results that we've been able to get. Pretty cool. So I'm going to share with you 3 dangerously effective blog tweaks to virtually eliminate live prospecting and create automatic signups in your business. Okay, prospects will be texting you to join. Bold statement. I know, weird if you're used to hitting pavement, going to Walmart and prospecting people, right? But we've found a way to make this work really, really effective. I now have a quality problem in my business where I actually have way too many people to talk to in a day that I can call or connect with. And this isn't just leads, okay? Leads are great. What I'm going to be talking about tonight is people that actually sign and fill out an application to work with you, and they want to work with you inside of your network marketing company, your high ticket, whatever it is that you're selling. Heck, if you're just selling MLSP, they'll be applying to do that as well. Okay, so if you guys are fired up, I can't see the chat, but I'm going to assume that you're in tone. Everyone else, you're fired up. All right, let's do it. So here's just a little proof. Okay, and if you ask Caesar, I get text messages like this about 2 to 3 times a day. Okay. And the text message, obviously I blocked out who it was and the phone number, but it says, if you guys can't read, it says, "Hi Tanya, this is," blanked out her name, "requested to work with you and watch some videos that you sent me last night. I'm free to talk to you tomorrow around 4 or anytime Saturday after 11 a.m. East Coast time." This is specifically someone reaching out to me that I have no idea who it is. And they found me based on something I'm going to show you tonight. And they texted me and said, "I'm interested, ready to sign up, let's go." Now, this is really cool. In some cases, based on this funnel that I created, and I'm going to show you the steps and all this tonight. I do have people that sign up on autopilot into my network marketing company. Crazy, right? So it's kind of cool. So this is, you guys, if you don't know me, I'm all about leverage, okay? I'm all about working smarter, not harder. Now, I will do a little disclaimer here, okay? I'm a professional network marketer, and I am not by any means at all telling you to not call people, reach out, or actively prospect, okay? If you are a professional network marketer or you're selling something, I don't care if it's just affiliate marketing or it's high ticket or whatever, you need to be actively prospecting. You can't just sit back and wait for text messages like this to come in, okay? It took me a couple of years to really dial this in the way that it is now. Now, when I first started, and I started with MLSP actually online in 2010, since then done a lot of cool things, but I hit the phones. I hit the pavement when it came to my business. I built about a $50,000 a year income off of hitting the pavement. I built my foundation hustling. I am not just one of those people that's like, hey, I pushed a magic button and boom, it worked, okay? I'm not discouraging the hustle at all. Huge disclaimer. However, if you set yourself up right, in the meantime that you're hustling, you can create a lot of leverage where one day you can sit back and hang out on the beach, get text messages like this, and get automatic signups into your business. So who's ready to learn how to do that? Do not forfeit the hustle, okay? Please do not, okay? So here's what we're gonna go over, and here's exactly what you're gonna learn tonight, okay? As the webinar invite mentioned, I'm gonna show you how to engineer your blog to cause prospects to automatically sign up in your business without ever having to pick up the phone. That doesn't say don't pick up the phone at all. It says, well, if you want this to happen, I'm gonna show you a way to do it. It's also gonna allow you to work smarter, not necessarily harder. I'm also gonna share with you the one page, okay, you must add to your blog today to drastically reduce your prospecting time and effortlessly sign up new reps, all right? Then I'm going to show you my genius method to filter out the tire kickers and sign up only the ready to blast off aces in your biz. Okay, this will change your business forever. I promise it will. It's not really that, you know, it's not hype. It's serious. Like I'm giving you guys some of my secrets tonight, right? Because here's my dilemma always. It's like, I don't know if I always want to share my good stuff, because if I share my good stuff, everyone does it, and then I don't look special anymore. Okay, so I've had to get rid of that lack and scarcity mentality, and I had to go, okay, well, it's not about just my business, it's about impact in our industry, it's about inspiring other people. It's more people we can help get what they want, we ultimately will get what we want, right? And I've learned that. So I'm teaching you guys some serious stuff tonight. Just pay attention, turn off distraction, whatever you have to do. This training tonight is very short. It's actually not going to be that long. It probably will not go the whole hour or whatever. It depends on how many questions you guys have at the end. But it's going to be short, but it is going to be powerful. Then I want you to go out and I want you to start implementing this into your business. I'm going to give you, because this is what I'm going to give you at the end, I'm going to give you a step-by-step walkthrough of my personal six-figure lifestyle creating funnel that brings in leads and signups 24/7. I'm going to show you the proof on that, even when I'm surfing and lounging in the sun. Okay, guys, I love the beach. If you know me, I'm a beach bum. Live like a couple minutes from the beach is awesome. Okay, so we've personally myself, okay, I've been able to create multiple six-figure income. Personally, Caesar, working with him, you know, we work together on our businesses. We share our strategies with each other. Created multiple six-figure income. Between the two of us, we're almost seven-figure earners. Pretty cool, right? So this stuff is really, really important for your business that we're going to teach you tonight. Okay, so who's the gal in the pink, right? If you don't know who I am, I'm going to give you a brief, super brief introduction, because I've been on a lot of webinars before. I watch a lot of webinars myself, and what tends to happen is the webinar host talks about a half an hour about themselves and then like 20 minutes of training, and I don't want that to be this kind of webinar for you. So if you don't know who I am, you can definitely Google me, You can go find my blog. You can go to my Facebook fan page. You can learn more about me on your own. I encourage it if you like this training and I've wowed you enough with my content that you'll probably go look me up. So I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time talking about myself tonight, but I got to mention I'm a Canadian rogue. Okay, so I've gone rogue, which means I've been living in the States. Obviously, I'm engaged to Caesar, so he's American. My mom's like, okay, never lose your Canadian roots. You got to keep Canadian. So I tell everybody I'm Canadian, and everyone loves the sweet old innocent Canadians, right? So I'm Canadian gone rogue. I'm a former burnt out finance specialist. So before working for myself and starting my home business and getting online, I worked in a very professional field where we had to be very corporate-y. You know, I went to work every day, dressed up, wore heels, didn't like it, made a ton of money, but had no time to spend any of that money, okay? I wanted a way where I can control my time, control my future, control my vacations, and make sure that I could be a stay-at-home mom one day. It's really important to me. I've been in home business since 2009. That's when I signed my first getting started rep application and went all in the entire starter package. Okay, saw the circles, was really excited, was like, holy man, I love this industry. Right now, we are the #3 recruiters in our network marketing company, Caesar and myself. We build together. This is at a 316,000 active reps globally, worldwide, in a 10-year-old company. It's making some big waves. So we are top recruiters there. We build our business probably about, well, I'm going to say me. I'm going to talk for me. I build my business about 85% online now with online marketing strategies and some of the stuff that I teach in some of my training programs. I am a multiple six-figure earner, which is really rad to say because in my corporate job, I only made about 6 figures. Now I make multiple 6 figures. So I beat my record in corporate, which I was really happy to do. And I am a blogging and branding expert. So I help people with personal brands. I help them with their blogging. I teach blogging. I love blogging, and I love talking about how to make people look famous online and have a fun, ridiculously fun time doing it, all right? So that they can inspire and impact more people beyond them. Therefore, my footprint goes further, if that makes sense. And I'm a massive lifestyle advocate. So in network marketing, we're teaching lifestyle. Therefore, if we're selling and teaching lifestyle, we need to be living it. Super important to me in anything that you do. You're posting pictures on Facebook in your life. You're actually enjoying yourself. And when I started network marketing back in 2009, for about a year, I was going in a direction of hating my business and my life. I was like doing home meetings after home meetings. Now, I have nothing against home meetings, but I was out 6 nights a week doing home meetings. And I was burning myself out, and I did not know how to create the leverage out of it until I came online and I started leveraging videos. I started leveraging my blog. Everything you're learning inside of MLSP, starting to leverage my business using that training, which was really cool, okay? So I'm a big lifestyle advocate. Now what I teach are strategies so people can have a successful 6-figure business, but still in the meantime, enjoy everything that they are doing. I work hard in my business, but I love everything that I do, and I incorporate my lifestyle into my business, and I teach other people how to do the same thing. So some recent coolness. This year, I got 2 new rings. Pretty cool, right? One of the rings, Caesar finally, a lot of people will say finally, proposed in May 2015. So that's my man there to the left. As you can see, he is really cute and handsome, as Mel was saying. So I thank her for that compliment. And just this month, we actually got our 6-figure ring, our 100K ring with our company, a new company that we've been building for 2.5 years now. So that's on stage at our last company event a few weeks ago, just banging out those 6-figure rings, which is cool. So these are things that we were able to do using some of the things that I'm going to teach you tonight. Obviously not my engagement, but the 100K ring. And our biggest accomplishment, guys, is we just moved in a month and a half ago, into our brand new dream home. All right, this is a 5,000 square foot home. It's equipped with everything. It is awesome. It's got the theater room, the games room, the gym. It's got everything. And you guys, the reason why we were able to buy this home and put a significant down payment on it so the banks would even approve us, okay, was because of everything that we've learned about leveraging our business, working hard in our network marketing company, leveraging the training that you guys are learning inside of MLSP, and doing some of the things that I'm going to teach you guys tonight. Now, we made a goal. We met each other, Caesar and I, about 4 years ago, or coming up 4 years actually. And 1 year into our relationship, we looked at each other and we knew we were pretty serious. We said to each other, hey, we would really like to buy a dream home together. And so at that point, which was 3 years ago, we started working hard, and we started, well, we were always working hard, but we started working hard in building towards that goal and squirreling away some money to do that. And so in 3 years, just 3 years, guys, we were able to buy $1 million home by doing and building our business online and, you know, doing what we do. So this isn't to brag on us, but I want to show you that if you take the information that you're learning inside of this community very seriously, and you actually put it into action, and you dedicate a very short period of your life to it, it can change your life. Now, the cool thing is that our life is not necessarily just changed. Our team's life has changed. The people, my students, my clients, everybody now that we've now been able to impact and share the coolness with, their lives are on their way to being changed and have been changed as well. So take tonight seriously, all right? So we're going to talk about your work with funnel, okay? So if you have a blog, pay attention. If you don't have a blog, pay attention. If you don't have a blog, know you need a blog, pay attention. If you don't have a blog, you know you don't maybe need one, you need one, and pay attention, okay? Because it's all about your work with funnel. Now, I'm going to talk about this because when it comes to blogging, there's a lot when it comes to blogging. I can talk for years and years and years on blogging topics, all right? But I'm going to share with you one thing. You know, and Brian asked me, like, can you just share like the one thing that's been really, really helping you out lately with your blog? I said, okay. I'm going to pull out all the stops. I'm going to talk about the work with funnel, okay? So what is the work with funnel, okay? So on my blog, I have a tab at the top that says work with Tanya. Now, if you have a blog, okay, you need to have a tab at the top that says work with your name, or work with, learn more about work. You need to have this. You just do. And if you don't have a blog yet, you're going to see the importance of having a blog, and you're going to be running out and talking to somebody about getting a blog right away, okay? Because here's what happens. As you build your brand on social media, you're doing all the things, you know, MLSP teaching with Instagram, with Facebook, with Twitter, all those social media platforms. You're posting stuff, you're building your brand, okay? You're posting, you're sharing. Everything that I do now on social media, and you guys will notice this if you follow me on social media, or if you're a student of mine, you'll know, I link back to my blog 100% of the time, okay? So if I'm posting something, I'll post and I'll link back to my blog. I'll post, I'll link back to my blog. You guys can see that the front page of my blog is an opt-in form. It's an offer to get leads. So I'm bringing people to my blog. Many reasons why you want to bring people to your blog. It builds credibility and authority with your audience, right? It allows people to build a relationship with you while you're not there 24/7. People could be in China, I could be sleeping, people would be on my blog. That's pretty cool. It also shows people that I'm a leader. Even if you're not a leader and you build a blog and your face is on your blog, people automatically go, whoa, must be a leader. I started in 2010 with my blog, didn't have a lot of success, just did a blog. People automatically thought I was successful. Boom, you're a leader, okay? So people can identify with you better. They can build a stronger relationship with you. It provides viral traffic for my content and my posts. It allows me to train my team. It allows me so much leverage, all right? You own it. You control it, okay? So if your Facebook account gets shut down or your YouTube account gets shut down, I don't care. They can shut it down all day long. I own my blog. My blog can never get shut down. I'm building an audience through my blog, and you know, I'm moving everybody from social media to my blog so I can double capture that. If anything happens to my social media platforms, if something never happens on Facebook, I don't care. My people know where to find me on my blog still. Okay, so many reasons on why you want to have a blog. Now, as you're posting stuff and as you're out there and as your brand is building and as people are engaging more with your content, your post, whatever, people are going to get curious, right? They're going to get curious about wanting to know, what does she do, or what does he do, or what could I do with that person? So when they're on your blog, when they're snooping on you, when they're Googling you, they find your blog and then they see work with Tanya. Well, that Tanya girl was posting a lot of pictures about lifestyle. Her life looks really fun on social media. She's always looks like she's having fun. What does work with Tanya mean? I want to learn that. Okay. So then what they're going to do is they're going to click on your work with tab. Okay. Now, by default, this just happens. I don't actively, now it's not to say you can't do this, but I don't actively promote my work with Tanya page. Imagine, I'll show you some of the results of me not promoting my page. Imagine if I went out and actually like promoted my page like once a week on my social media, said, hey, if you're ever interested in partnering with me, I'm looking to take on 10 to 15 new applicants this month, and filter that down to working with about 5 new people. If you ever want to, check out what I'm doing and how we can possibly work closely together, check my page out here. Boom, promotion to my work with Tanya page. I don't do that right now. Probably should, but without even doing that, I'm going to show you the results that I get. It's pretty fantastic. So when they click your work with tab, or when they at least click mine, this is what happens. Okay. Oh, actually, I'll show you that in a minute. I'm going to show you some tips for your work with page first, so you make sure that you have it constructed right. So basically, when somebody clicks to work with you on your work with page, you want to make sure that there's a couple of elements that are there. Okay, this is going back into the psychology of like people, right? I love studying psychology of people and what makes people take action. I like studying copywriting. I love studying all that stuff. I'm totally a geek when it comes to that, but I really love it. So there are some elements on your work with page that need to be there for it to work and to convert at optimum rate. Okay, so on your work with page, when you create this page on your blog, what do you want to have there? Well, you've got to remember that you're selling lifestyle. Okay, I've seen when I do blog reviews, sometimes I see people that have this really corporate-y looking work with page, and they're like in a suit and tie, or they're like just a picture of stiff self, like, and I'm like, what the heck are you selling? Like, are you selling me to go work in corporate America again? Because I don't want to work in corporate, and most people don't, right? If you're in network marketing, if you're in affiliate marketing, you've got to remember that you're selling lifestyle. You've got to stop, and this goes for everything that you're doing, not just creating your work with page, but you've got to stop talking about your company. Okay, you've got to. People do not care about your before and afters so much. People don't care the ingredients that you have in your network marketing company, Magic Potion Lotion. People don't care what rank they are on the Inc. 500 list. People don't care if your CEO was awarded with the Ernst & Young Award. They just don't care. But what they care about is they care about what it can do for them. What could it do for them? They care about escaping the corporate rat race. They care about spending time with their kids and going to their soccer games and their softball games and not having to go to work and miss out on all of those beautiful memories and experiences. People care about wanting to take a vacation a year that might be paid for or could be paid for if they put a little grind in or residual income came into their life. People care about having a little bit of stress off their back because, then they could sleep better at night. Right? People care about that kind of stuff. They don't care about your company. You guys might kind of be scared of me, being so adamant on that. But I am dead serious. They do not care about your company. They care about what the company, what the opportunity, what the product can do for them in benefits to their life. Solving problems, being a solution provider to their life. Okay, so we're selling lifestyle. I always post really fun pictures of my team with my, with Caesar, or out if we're on a vacation together, and people are like, "What the heck do you do? I want that lifestyle." That's what you're selling. Okay. Whatever it is that you have is just a vehicle to get there. So it's not about your company. It's about what you can provide and you can do for them. Have posture on your work with page. Okay. So what I mean by that is you don't just want to be like, oh, please come and work with me. You would have such amazing time and we would frolic in the forest and I would give you a back massage and oh my gosh, it would be so good. Please, 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 please work with me. Okay. Do not sound needy, because here's the reality. And you guys know this. I don't even have to say it, but I'm going to say it. People, you don't want to work with everyone. People sometimes suck. Okay. Like I sometimes tell you what you need to hear, not necessarily what you want to hear. It's just kind of me. I'm really blunt. I'm really forward. I probably should be from New York or something, but here's the deal. People, you don't want to work with everyone. So you want to filter out people and you want to set the expectation. So set the expectation on your page. Have some bullet points saying, hey, this is the kind of person that I am looking for. And one of those points might be, hey, I'm looking for somebody that is willing to roll up their sleeves and get to work part-time. I'm looking for somebody who doesn't have excuses and is willing to play full out. Okay. Now what you do is you filter and you bring the right people into your world. Okay. Just recently is beautiful when you do this, because just recently we've recruited 2 top big hitters in our business. And that's who we attracted just by, doing this. They're like, I like your attitude. I love it. So pretend, just remember who you're attracting and attract the right people. Have posture on your work with page. Let people know who you're looking for. Filter out the tire kickers and the people who are just looking for freebie handouts. All right. You don't want that. Fun pictures, put that on your work with page. If you have any fun pictures of you and your team, people always want to be a part of something that's bigger than themselves. Right? We all do. We always want to be a part of a community. We always want to feel like we're contributing, we're giving back, or we're having an impact. Right? So I always, on my work with page, I've got some team pictures on us on vacations and cruises. We go on a ton of vacations. So I've got all the team and us, and we're having fun. So when people look at that, here's the psychology of it. People are looking at that and they're going, I want to be with those guys. Those guys look fun. All right. But if you just have a picture of you like in a suit and tie and you're like, hey, come work with me, no fun. No emotion is built up in that picture, right? You need to have the emotion to create the motion. The emotion. I'm going to start singing a song here in a minute. All right. So fun pictures. All right. And then most importantly, you want to have a call to action for them to apply to work with you. Obviously, I mean, common sense isn't common. I know that, but I mean, geez. So you have a little button that says, click here to, so after you say, hey, here's what I'm looking for, here's what we're about, here's what you're going to get while working with me, here's what we can do for you, provided you're the right person, click here to apply. Now, I use the word apply because I do survey my people. I do interview my people. And I've actually told people, hey, what I'm doing, it's just not right. I don't think it's going to be a good fit. Why do I do that? Because I don't want to work with everybody. If somebody comes into my world and I think that they're going to drag me down or they're going to hurt my brand because they're just looking for a freebie, and I say, hey, no big deal, it's going to be really easy. And then they get started and they realize that it's not easy building a business, and then they quit, my brand and my reputation is on the line. So I always make sure I set up the expectation. So I tell people to apply, and I use that word apply for posture, right? I don't just take everybody. Now, granted, if they watch the video and they sign up on autopilot, boom, they're in the business. I get that. And of course, we're going to support them and we're going to work with them. But I use this as posture. Okay, so on your work with page, when you're designing it, when you're constructing it, a couple of things that you want to have there to make it work and convert. Okay, work and convert, work and convert. And then you want to have that button there to apply. Now, what happens when somebody clicks that button on your work with page? Well, here's what I suggest you have happen. You have it go to an application form. Okay, now this is really the exact application form on my blog that button goes to. So I just did a screenshot of it. So you can kind of see some of the information that I collect. Now you can collect the same, you can collect more, you can really create it, but use this as maybe a foundational piece for you when you're creating your application form. So it tells them exactly what's going to happen. I'm very clear in my funnel, my process. So I say, hey, to request more information on working with Tanya, fill out the form below with your accurate details, okay? Once you click the submit button, you'll be emailed the details on Tanya's business. So basically, first name, last name, I collect email, phone number, Skype, obviously if they're international and I maybe want to hop on Skype, where they're located. I obviously want to know, are they in a place or region that my company does business, okay? And I also asked the question, what has you open to looking to partner with Tanya? All right, because I want to know where their head is at. So when I get on the phone with them to do an interview with them to find out, hey, you know, what's up? How's it going? How can I help? I want to know how they came into my world, what they like about me. You know, that helps. And then I asked, do you have experience in the home business industry? That helps me too. So I asked that question. I asked, what kind of income do they want to make? 1,000, 1,000 to 4,000, 4,000 to 7,500, 7,500 plus. Okay, and then they tick it off. Now you can create this form in Aweber if you're using anything inside of MLSP. I know MLSP, you can create your own funnels now, so you can use this with their funnel system, Funnelizer. How many hours per week do you have to spend on a side project? Okay, I want to know, are they realistic in their expectations? Okay, so when I ask them, how much do you want to make and how many hours do you have? If they're telling me they want to make 7,500 plus and they have 2 hours a week per week to work on a side project, is that realistic? Well, probably not. So I know when I get on the phone with them, I'm probably going to have to readjust their expectations a little bit, or they just might not be a fit to work with me, right? But at least this gives me an idea of who I'm talking to before I get on the phone with them. It also filters out the tire kickers. Remember one of the points I was going to tell you how to do? This will allow you to filter out the tire kickers. Now, a person that fills out this form fully, because there's a bunch there. I'm not just collecting name and email. I'm collecting much more. I do not want people to see my business presentation unless they're serious. Why? It's a waste of their time. It's a waste of my time, right? So I want to filter out the tire kickers. So the person that is inclined to fill out this form, they're somebody that is truly interested in working with you. They are. Okay, so then what happens is it tells them here what's going to happen once you submit. Please check your email for the goods. Make sure to check your spam just in case, and add tanyalez.com to your contact list. Your information is kept strictly confidential. It will not be shared. Submit request. Okay, so that's the application form. So what happens after the application form is submitted? What's the next step the prospect goes through? Well, after the application form, I would suggest, I don't think this is set up in my funnel right now. I've got my team working on this, but I suggest that you have it go to a thank you page. I actually just realized today it wasn't going to a thank you page, interestingly enough, but it goes to a thank you page that says, go check your email. Okay, basically just says go check your email. Why do you want it to go to a thank you page? Well, you want to make sure you're collecting correct information for your list, right? So it says go check your email, and inside of the email, it'll have a link to my business presentation, okay? So inside of the first email that goes out inside of your funnel that you're gonna create, you're going to provide them with a link to go check out your business presentation. And for me, I have that business presentation hosted on my blog in the form of a webinar that I did, or a little video recording that I did. And if you don't have that yet, and you just have a really good video that maybe explains your opportunity or your business, whatever it is that you're selling, you can have that be the link that they go to. I would suggest maybe doing, if you're at this level yet, I would suggest maybe doing your own presentation, and then recording it and putting that video up on a page on your blog. And it's just a secret page. It's not on the menu tab or anything. It's just a hidden page. And the page, then you'll just link it in that first email. It says, hey, go check out the business presentation and get some more information. Now, in that business presentation, so again, you see how I'm bringing people back to my blog with that step 2. So I'm bringing them back to my blog, because when they're on my blog, they feel a sense of authority with me. And so when they feel a sense of authority with you, they're more likely to join or buy from you. It's just proven fact, okay? So I'm bringing them back again to my blog with email number 1, with that video to my business presentation. Inside of that business presentation, there's instructions for them on how to sign up. So I actually walk them through how to sign up for the business if they see an opportunity based on what they saw. And then what they do is they can either sign up on the spot. Now, I'll be honest, I have about 25%, maybe 20%, and I'll just keep it real, 20% of the people that watch my business presentation, and you'll probably have the same thing happen with you, will sign up on the spot, right? You're not going to get a ton of people signing up on the spot. Most of the time they're gonna want some sort of interaction, right? They want to know, hey, if I join this person, are they actually really going to be there for me? Are they actually going to really help me, like this video said that they were? Can I do this? Will they be there? So I like to have that personal interaction as much as I can with them. But I've automated something really cool that you're gonna geek out about here. It's gonna be pretty cool, but I'll show you in a minute. The anticipation, right? So here's what I used to do before I added this extra step. Okay, what I used to do is I just have this funnel in place for many years, and then what I would do is any lead that would come in that fill out that application form, I'd give them a call and I'd say, hey, did you get finished watching that presentation? I saw that you opted in to work with me inside of my network marketing company. What has you open to other opportunities? What do you currently do? I'd ask them a few questions and see if they're open, right? And then they're like, yeah, no, I'm open. Then I say, okay, great. Now I sent you that email, had the link to the business presentation. Did you get a chance to watch it? Sometimes they don't watch it. So then I actually reschedule a time for them to go and watch it, and they go and watch it, right? And then I reschedule a follow-up from there. Just eyes on the business presentation. The more eyeballs you get, the more success you have, right? So what would happen is I would just call every one of my applications. I'd just be calling them and doing that. So what ended up happening is I was like, okay, because obviously, the more popular you get online, the more people are opting in, and it's just, you'd be on the phone all day long. Quality problem, I know. However, you always want to create the most leverage in your life if you can. And that's just my goal, ultimate goal. When I coach people and inside of my business, ultimate goal is leverage. Ultimate goal is leverage. So what I did was I did a little tweak to this funnel. And the one tweak that I did to this funnel amazingly got these amazingly shocking results that I was even like, wow, I'd be damned. So the second email now, and I added this, the second email goes out 20 minutes later, and you can have it go up the next day, or if you can set your email autoresponder. Some people use Aweber and they can't, but if you can set this second email to go out 20 minutes later, and whenever the business presentation is done, however long your business presentation is. So I have another email that goes out that says, hey, text me. And this has actually been really powerful. So the next email that goes out that says, hey, text me, says, hey, you probably got a lot out of that business presentation. I actually want to personally connect with you and talk a little bit how we can help you meet some of the goals that you have. And then I give my cell phone number for them to text me. And I say, hey, text me right now and shoot me back a couple of times that you're free this week where we can connect. And so that's what you saw in that first screenshot that I showed you of that text coming in from that lady. That text said, hey, I'm available today at 4 or after 11 on Saturday. She was following the actual instructions in that email that I said, hey, shoot me out a couple of times that you'd be free later this week where we can connect on a more personal note and talk about your goals. All right. So now how much effort do you think I have to put into signing somebody up after they've applied to work with me, they filled out the application, after they've watched the business presentation and they know what it is, all involved, and then after they actually follow the instruction in the second email that says text me, I basically need to say, okay, is there anything else you need to know before we get you started? Oh, awesome, are you in front of your computer? Let's go to this website, let's plug in your information, welcome to the team, let's get you started in our training. That's all that phone call is. Now I'm on the phone 1/4 of the time to get people started than I was before, because I've filtered so much of this. And the second email that goes out, this is text me. You ask Caesar, we hang out all the time. Obviously, we live together, right? I'm getting texts every day that say, hey, I'm available at this time or this time, saw your business presentation, I want to work with you. I want to work with you. I want to work with you. And so I've now actually, and this is a really cool thing, if you can set this up for yourself, here's a quality problem that you can have that can really help your team. You set this up for yourself so that you have so many people applying to work with you that you can't call them all in one day without disrupting your entire lifestyle. And then you create a lead share program with your team. So you take some of your leaders that are really committed to building the business with you and you say, hey, I've got a quality problem. Can't call all these people and sign them up. Can you help me? I'll let you sponsor them. Pretty cool, right? So that's what I've been able to do with my team. We got some loyal leaders. We rock and roll that way. And, you know, it's created a massive amount of leverage. Can you guys see the power in this? Like, can you see the power? It's pretty cool. So here's some of the results. You guys are probably wondering, okay, well, what are the results on that? I just did a screenshot of my email for that lead list right there for the month of October. So for the month of October alone, we've had 48 applications in 1 month of people who filled out that application and want to work with me. This isn't my lead flow, guys. I generate 50 plus leads a day. This is just for people that find on my blog with no promotion at all. I do not promote my work with Tanya Page at all. And people find my page and then they go to my page and they apply to work with me. And then I get texts that look like that all day long. Well, I'm not gonna say all day long, but I'm gonna say 1 to 2 a day. You can see here on October 2nd, I got 13 applications of people wanting to work with me. I did a webinar around that time. And so I had a lot of exposure in the marketplace. So people were probably coming to my blog and looking around to work with me. That was a good day. 2 here, 4 here, 2 here, 1 on the 7th, the 9th, 2, right? So this is 48 applications. That's over 1 person a day filling out the application and wanting to work with you. Pretty cool. And they've seen your business presentation and then they start texting you. And just by adding that one little tweak, guys, that one little tweak, it's pretty awesome what can happen by adding an email that goes out that says, hey, text me. I'm a real person. Love to help you with your goals. Let's rock and roll with this thing. And when you're talking in your emails and when you're talking with your people, have fun, right? Have fun, be quirky. I think people just want to be around that. They want to know, are you a real person? Can you really help them, right? Here's the best part. When you learn how to do this and you start recruiting, like we're the number 3 recruiters in our company for a reason, but when you start doing this, you get to build a big team and you get to hang out with the coolest, and I mean the coolest people on planet Earth. You probably recognize some of those rock stars there that we get to work with. A huge shout out, by the way, to Steven Krivda. He made the MMT this quarter, new MLSP leader as well inside of our community. Reach out to him, he's awesome. We've got Ray and Jessica Higdon. Those guys are like absolute besties of ours. We get to hang out with those guys a lot. And honestly, guys, this is our life. You know, 22 vacations last year. I haven't even counted this year, but it's been about 20. We're going to the Super Bowl, which I'm really excited for, which is awesome this year. Go Packers. They've got any Packers fans. So I just want to take a minute and just share a moment of gratitude with these guys here at MLSP. This is a picture, by the way, of Live the Dream 2 in 2011. Okay, this is their annual event that they do every year. I was not going to go to Live the Dream 2. I was not going to go, but I got a call from, who did I get a call from? Roxana Hanna. I think I got a call from Roxana. She said, Tanya, you're going to get an award on stage. I think I was like L1 or L2 or something like that at that time in 2011. And you're going to get an award. It's going to be great exposure for your brand. You've got to come. And I was on West Coast Canada and this event was in Florida. And I was like, oh, I don't want to spend the money. I don't want to go. And I went, okay? And that event changed my life in more ways than one. I actually met Caesar there. Crazy fun fact, Caesar and I are MLSP, we met through MLSP and now we're engaged and we're getting married in April and these guys are coming to the wedding and we're gonna have a ton of fun. But MLSP is literally what got everything started for me. I was searching online one day how to build my business online because I was moving to Costa Rica and my business wasn't there. And I found MLSP. And since getting involved and since engaging in the training and going to the events, making the relationships in the community, my life has evolved in ways that I don't think it ever would have without MLSP. So I just want to take a moment and just share a moment of gratitude with these guys. Definitely hop on and wish the Finale brothers a happy birthday tomorrow. Flood their pages. Make them laugh, all right? But literally, you guys are in the right place with the right people. These guys have some of the biggest hearts in our industry that I have ever seen, and I see a lot that's out there. I'm involved and active in a lot of things as far as forums and communities on online marketers and things like that. These guys really give a damn and they care, and that's the cool thing. And that's why I'm honored here to be training with them tonight. So what I want to do.
All right, so who's getting value so far? Who got value from that? Let me open up the chat real quick. So we've got, I'm getting blown up. All right, cool. So looks like we've got 23 out of 25 people here tonight. Maxed this one out, really small class tonight. Maxed it out at 25 people tonight, and 23 are still here. So if you got value from that, I know a lot of people, I do see some names on here that are familiar, with what we're doing here, but I want to show you something because a lot of you are familiar with Ray Higdon, but a lot of people don't know about this particular blog. So I'm going to share something with you here. Oh no, okay, cool. So give me one moment. If you've got questions, pop them in the side because we've got about 5 minutes left. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the opportunity for 5 people to hop on an exclusive webinar with me. And once you hop on that webinar with me, I'm going to walk you through. Okay, I'm going to walk you through how to set this up, how you can set up your blog, how you can set up your web page, and how you can set up this work with me page and a work with me funnel. Okay, it'll take about 30 minutes. That's all to set all that up. 30 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give sorry, it's funny about doing this webinar about leverage. I got people posting me or texting me just about my opportunity and they're selling themselves on it as we speak. I'm not doing anything. So I want to share this with you though real quick because I know some people are in a travel company. I see a lot of people on here. I kind of know where you're from. A lot of travel companies. So a lot of you know Ray Higdon. A lot of you see Ray Higdon, and he's a profound leader in network marketing. But check this out. The guy has an amazing travel blog. Okay, he's in a travel company. This is the way he generates leads. So I mean, look, he's on a yacht. He's my 7 secrets are traveling like a rock star without breaking the bank. These are things that you come in with value. You come in with absolute value, and this is the kind of stuff. If you're in a travel company, this is the kind of stuff that's going to attract people to you and your opportunity. They're gonna want to work with you. But if you're posting about business and work with me groups, you're sending the wrong message. So I hope I'm getting this out to you here tonight, guys. So what I want to offer, okay, the offer is that I'm going to help each of 5 people. Okay, you're going to get access to an exclusive webinar this week. Okay, what I want you to do, okay, I want you to send me a personal message on Facebook or my fan page. The first 5 people to do that. Now, if you're already in this system, if you're already getting it, you already have access to it. I'm not talking to you. But if you're ready to take your business to the next level, if you're ready to start creating leverage in your business, if you're ready to start understanding how you can literally be at your job making money in your business, then what I want you to do is I want you to shoot me a personal message, okay, on Facebook, okay, or on my fan page and say, build my blog, okay? I'll put it right here in the chat. This is what I wanted to say. So just got to say, build my blog, all right? First 5 people, they're going to get access. They're going to get a link to an exclusive webinar. Okay, only 5 people will be involved, and I will literally walk you through how to set up your blog, how to set up your website, how to set up your work with me page, and how to set up a funnel so you can have people coming through. Okay, cool. Got you down. Good deal. That's 2. I got 3 more. 3 more spots. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down. Excellent. Cool. 2 more. 1 more minute, guys. So I'll walk you through a little bit of it. You know, you can see here, guys. I mean, I'm literally talking about walking you through setting up a blog. I know one of my guys set up a blog in under 30 seconds. Good deal. So, good deal. So you look, and I'm showing you right here, guys, blog creation in 1 click. Okay, pretty cool stuff. So I think I got 1 more. I think it was either 5 messages. I don't know how many messages I got. Let me count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 1 more person. I'll let 1 more person on this webinar. And it's 11 o'clock, so we're going to shut it down. Going once, going twice, going 2.5 times, 3 times. All right, cool. So again, guys, appreciate you hopping on this webinar. If you got value, again, if you got value from tonight, hop over to my fan page, leave a little comment on that same thread, and make sure you're back here again next Monday night, 10 o'clock Eastern, and we'll be here to bring the value to you. So again, this is Ryan McMorris, your faithful servant leader. Hope you got amazing value from that tonight. You know, I was gonna deliver that message, but Tanya's way better than me, so I figured I'd just run that message to you guys through her. So hope you got value, and I will shoot out the message to the 5 bonus winners, and we'll get it started. So awesome stuff, and I will see you on the inside. Bye, guys. Good night.